Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to the Real Long Walk. And here's a boat. I was looking around just before I started recording. I was like, "Where's my boat? Did I miss it somewhere? Why did I? I guess I came up this way. That's a weird place to park a boat. Why would I do such a weird thing? Oh, well, wait. Well, the sun's setting. I need to. You know what? I think we need to spend the night on this island, don't we? Yeah, I love it when a plan fails to come together. I was going to sit down and record BioShock for once. I tried to do that, but I could not. The program that I used to record BioShock, apparently I've been using a guest account or something. I just installed it and ran it, and it let me record. It never had a place where I'd specifically had to make an account, which I was fine with. I have too many accounts on too much stuff anyway, so I was okay with that. But yeah, when I tried to turn that program on, it's AMD Raptor, it would not let me on there. It said could not log in, wrong password or something like that. So then again, I couldn't make it to the website. They said something about the website was down, so maybe that's why I'm not able to log in to it. Anyway, excuse me, no BioShock for me at the moment. I'm going to get back to that game. I've been absent from it for too long. I want to be shocked in a biological manner. I don't know what that means. No, it does not mean I want to, electrical conduits attached to my nipples. That would be strange. What was that movie? There was a movie, I think of Saving Silverman or something, where somebody did that. Yeah, every time he talked about somebody, he was trying not to talk about somebody. Yeah. His girlfriend to this other lady or something. His friend was pushing this button which would shock him, and it was attached to his nipples. So that's a funny movie, by the way. A lot of those goofy movies I don't like, but that one cracked me up pretty well. Well, I guess it depends on the type of goofy movie. But yeah, wow, what a strange. I don't know. I never planned an intro out to these to these videos, so that's how you get somehow in the first couple minutes electrocuting nipples. Yeah, I apologize to people who want more or less silly beginnings to these videos. You'll probably not ever get them, so I apologize. I will consider sending you a card in the mail, uh, displaying my somewhat regret. Anyway, yeah, I was going to, okay, I know how I got to that. See, sometimes I start talking about things and I forget how I actually started talking about them, but okay, yeah. It's because I was talking about BioShock. Yeah, I want to get back to that game. I've already put one video up of it. I got another one recorded. Portal Stories Mail. Hopefully I can, hopefully I'll be able to record more of that pretty soon. I enjoy that. The only thing is I had to use the same exact program to record it that I did with that I used for BioShock. For whatever reason, I had this problem with Portal 2, but when you adjust some of the settings or whatever, when you start it up, it cranks your microphone settings to max. So instead of me talking like this. It'd be me talking like this, only a lot louder. Only still louder than that. I don't want to just actually literally shout back here in my room. But, yeah, it's really and absurdly loud. So, yeah, I didn't... That sucks. And using the AMD thing, it actually... See, with Fraups, it records exactly the way your system is. I think, actually, I guess I could go through and look and see if there's any new settings that's been added. I highly doubt it. But, yeah, it records it exactly that way on the AMD Raptor thing. And is there any other programs like that? Seems like Action does it too. Where it'll actually record it'll say like, it will record your microphone at this level, and you can be like, yes, use that level during this game, please. I was gonna try to use Action to record that, but apparently, when Action don't like me. I don't know why, but Action does not like me because either it skips, it makes the video really crappy, or it just tries to load. There's a big logo in the middle of the screen saying Morellis and crap. Well, not literally Morellis and crap. And it doesn't go away. Action never loads. You can't control-delete it. It's there. And the only way to get it working right is just restart the computer. Don't know why that game, not game, I don't know why that program don't like my computer. Yeah, I would like to use Action. Action seems like a really great program, but just can't use it. No, a lot of folks have no problem with it. Tonic uses Action. I like Action. This program tells me how many, Fraps tells me how many frames per second. You know, it's going at 30 right now. But maybe a slight dip every now and then. Oh, it went above 31. But Action, it'll tell you like how long you've been going. You know, I have my radio here beside me, and I think I started recording 6 minutes ago. I think by the time it gets 10 minutes from now, I'll probably have forgotten. It was 16. Did I say it was 6 minutes and then 10 minutes from that? Yeah, it'd be. We'll have forgotten it. It's been going for 16 minutes. Wait, did it change? I think it just changed. Oh crap! Now I can't remember. Was it 7 minutes now, or was it? Oh great! Yeah, this is my problem. I can't remember the. Oh, and I'm gesturing wildly to nobody and knocking my mouse around. That's not a smart thing to do. Yeah, you see, I'm bad about gesturing, even when nobody is watching. If I'm talking, I talk with my hands. Only people who are deaf would be very, very confused. Like this guy speaking crazy. I don't know. I don't understand much of what he's saying, but I did understand the sign for camel in there somewhere. I don't know why he's talking so crazy about a camel. I don't even know what is the sign language for camel. Yeah, I would really like to use Action, but yeah, it just didn't work good for Fallout. Recorded some in Portal with it. It didn't work great. Can't even get it started sometimes. I did use it for that one game, that anime game, Cherry Tree High or something like that. That's the only way I could record that one. OBS didn't work for that game, so thankfully I was able to get Action to actually start up properly for that one. Because no other program I had would work for that one. That's me ranting about recording software. You're welcome. I'm sure that's what you tuned in for today. Yeah, what to talk about? What to talk about? I kind of have some energy today. Sorta. Don't know about focusing, uh, but I do have some energy. At least I do right now, anyway. I went up sleep. Yeah, I slept. I worked about 10 hours yesterday. Not quite, but close to it. And yeah, I think my body's like that of an old man right now. Because I wound up going to bed at like 7:30 last night. And I woke up like for a couple hours, about 10 last night. 10, 10:30, 11, somewhere around there. Was up for about a couple hours. Then went back to bed and slept till like 10:30 this morning. That is the sleep schedule of an old man. I was like, I could go back to sleep now too, but I didn't. So yeah, I need to harvest more energon cubes. Apparently, need to fuel myself up. Still just a small island. I don't think I should be worried yet. Oh dang it! I wasn't wanting to crash my boat. Yeah, it's like we're back in Waterworld again. We were on Waterworld for quite a while, and now it's that again. I have enough wool though. I'm not overly worried though. You know, you would expect on some of these islands for there to be mobs, like friendly mobs, non-hostiles, to be precise. But there isn't any. Guess in this version it took they wouldn't spawn in such a small area. I think now you can find islands. Well, yeah. Well, I know you can definitely start on islands with little mobs on them. Like, not about little, like small miniature mobs. That would be weird. I mean, like a small group of them. At least at least it generates that way. I know one time I used shook as a seed, and it starts me on an island, small island with some chickens. So yeah, that does that. But I guess in this version, maybe that wasn't quite the case. Maybe it takes a larger amount of land for them to spawn. Though it does seem like when they do spawn, they spawn a lot more than normal. I feel like I should get more food. Even though I haven't even used up any this episode. I think I was like at half a hunch down earlier. Now I'm a full hunch down, and it's 15 minutes later, I think. Guys are looking at the video and be like, Shook's totally wrong. He can't remember what time he started. Yeah, sorry to talk about it earlier. Portal Stories Mail. I'm liking that so far. I've recorded 2 videos of it. Yeah, it's a pretty fun game. Pretty fun spin-off story to Portal. It's definitely not badly done for it being a fan project. Definitely not badly done. The voice actor they've got in it so far. There's a character called Cave Johnson. He's a hilarious character in Portal 2 anyway. And they've got another voice. They've got another guy doing the voice for him, and I still can't remember the guy's name. I still can't remember the actor's name who does the voice for him in Portal 2. Did a great job, by the way. But yeah, it's not a bad impression. Not a bad voice actor they've got, who probably worked for free to do that in the mod thing. So yeah, I'm definitely liking it so far. It had some performance issues in it. It was working just fine there in the first part of it, but then in the second part of it, I started having some trouble. Once it got to the whole portal thing, I started having some trouble with it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to turn down some settings to make it hopefully work a little bit better. It seems like I remember reading up on Portal. There's a mod or something to let more than just two people play the co-op version of the game, and it was saying that it could become unstable because for every portal, I think it renders a whole nother set of the level or something like that. Don't quote me on that. They're saying that with two characters, it's set up for that. With a third player, it'd be rendering a whole nother set of it, and I'm guessing it would cause some performance issues for that to happen. Maybe it wouldn't be too big of a deal if you had a super monster PC, but that's definitely not something for me. So maybe that's how it is. Maybe it's not perfectly optimized. And also, I can't remember how I have my performance how I have my performance set up on Portal 2. I guess I could have went back and looked at that, but see, I'm gonna have to turn some details down and see if it'll run a little bit better. First part of it runs just fine, until you get the portal gun. Then it starts running slow. So I bet that is what it is. I just totally thought of that now while talking it. I wasn't thinking about it before, but I bet that's what it is. So yeah, if you enjoyed watching my Portal series or just want to see something else, yeah, check out Portal Mail Stories. Portal Stories Mail, I should say. That's the correct order of the title. See, I'm seeing a lot of islands here. It'd be nice to get some more land. Oh, don't veer off too much, Hook. I just wish I could think of that guy's name. Pisses me off. I don't know if I've told this story before, but oh crap! Now I don't know if I can remember the guy's name. I sleep. I need I've always needed some background noise to be able to go to sleep. A lot of times it's the TV that I keep on to just as some background noise to until I go to sleep, and then I mean I guess it's on through the night, but yeah, it's just how I've always done. I've never been able to. If I can't go to sleep if it's too quiet, which is probably a weird thing. May not help me sleep as well, though. I don't know. But if I can't go to sleep at all, then that's kind of an issue too. But anyway, I remember I was laying in bed one night, or it was actually in the morning because the Day Show was on. Guess I hadn't slept much through the night, and I had watched the movie The Count of Monte Cristo, and it had an actor in it. Dadgummit, I can't think of the guy's name now. I can't think of the guy's name. That ticks me off. Uh, oh my gosh, I don't know if I want to tell this story because me not being able to think of the other guy's name, I'm gonna feel so bad if something happens. Uh, okay, here's the story. Yeah, I was laying in bed. I'd watched The Count of Monte Cristo. There's an older guy in the prison with the main guy. I don't remember the story very well, but it starts in prison, and there's an older guy in a cell next to this other guy. And the guy who was in it was the actor who played Dumbledore in the first Harry Potter movie. And I was just laying in bed like, what is that guy's name? I know that guy's name. What is that guy's name? And suddenly I hear that guy's name on the Today Show, and I'm like, yeah, that's the actor. Oh, he just died. And I remember feeling really guilty about it because I was like, what if I'm the one who killed him? I couldn't think of the name. What if that's what killed him? He was like, there's somebody out there who's trying to think of my name. And he can't do it. Well, life's not worth living. I can't remember. I don't know what he actually died from, but I just felt guilty. Like, what if that's what killed him? Of course, I'm very, very well aware that would be a ridiculous way to die. So yeah, I'm sure that is truly not the case, but just always that I remember that for some weird reason. I can't remember what day it is sometimes, but I do remember that. And now I can't think of the guy's name. And I can't think of the guy who played Cave Johnson in Portal 2. He was also in Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man trilogy movies. And he's a State Farm guy. And I've seen him in another movie or two. I can't remember what I've seen him in. He's a pretty funny actor. He has a capability to be a really funny actor. He's probably can be kind of a tough guy too, but the ones that I remember seeing him from tend to be more comedy oriented. Oriented what? Oriented. Okay, I'm going to go to IMDb after I get done recording this. I am going to find this guy's name because now I'm really scared of what will happen to him if I don't get it. Yeah, I'm gonna solve this once and for all. I'm gonna remember his name. But first we're gonna make boats and beds because that's the important thing. Making boats and beds. And hopefully I won't need this flour. Man, I'm gonna feel so terrible if this guy, if he actually does die. Oh my gosh, I'd probably just quit the internet forever. Never go to the internet, never watch anything. I'll just sit here and do nothing ever again. But the power of my memory is too powerful. With great power comes great responsibility, and unfortunately my memory is a terrible power otherwise. So yeah, I do sincerely hope you guys enjoyed. Let's look at the 365,000 blocks. Not bad. Making a lot of progress. We've traveled 100,000 blocks in a month, haven't we? Wow, that is good progress. 100,000, that would be like, that'd make the trip less than 30 years. Woo! Anyway, I do sincerely hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Farewell.